Have you ever felt this way? You work hard every day, yet you still can't afford rent and utilities. You watch grocery prices jump to insane levels. You worry that one day your health insurance might suddenly be cut off. Meanwhile, the people living in mansions and running the country don't even bother to look your way. Right now, America is rewriting another chapter in its absurd drama. The politicians in Washington live on a different planet. They keep shouting America is back and greater than ever. But the reality is, ordinary Americans are losing dignity, losing jobs, and losing the ability to put food on the table. The government has shut down for more than 30 days. Businesses are collapsing. Federal workers are lining up for food assistance. Soybeans are piling up unsold. The entire country feels like a broken machine. And then look at Trump, throwing a luxurious party at Mar-a-Lago, spending more than $3.4 million on just one night. The 80-year-old was dancing harder than the young people, dressed like the Great Gatsby, as if he were declaring to everyone struggling to survive, "I'm rich, I'm happy, you poor folks deserve your misery." Asked about the government shutdown, he shrugged it off completely. "That's not my problem. Blame the Democrats. How I spend my own money is none of your business." He's basically telling us directly, your suffering means nothing to me. But the party isn't even the worst part. The real despair is what comes next. On November 4th, the funding bill failed again. The shutdown will drag on even longer, and about 4 million Americans are expected to lose health care coverage. It's already the longest shutdown in U.S. history. And if it continues, half of 1.4 million federal employees may be laid off. The U.S. military may stop functioning. Air travel could descend into chaos. On November 4th, a crash at a U.S. airport killed 7 people, and more accidents are likely to come. Planes are falling from the sky while people on the ground are starving to death. That is America today. Meanwhile, politicians from both parties are doing just one thing. Republicans blame Democrats. Democrats blame Republicans. They argue nonstop, but no one is fixing a country on the edge of collapse. Winter is almost here. 5.9 million low-income families once relied on heating assistance just to survive the cold. Now that support may disappear too. Families thrown out of their homes will freeze to death on the streets, in a country they once believed would give them hope. Champagne glasses raised at the top, lights shining bright. Down below, people beg for enough food to stay alive. The contrast cuts deeper than any political satire ever could. So what does Make America Great Again really mean to us anymore? If a nation cannot protect the basic dignity of its people, how can it call itself great? America today is like a mad dog, barking and lecturing the world, while its own home burns from chaos, division, and total disregard for human life. Some say this isn't a system failure. It's a collapse of morality. When China's foreign minister said, "Let's see who governs their country better," we laughed loudly. But now look, their people live safely and steadily. We are trapped in shut-down chaos, fighting just to survive. The America that once stood powerful, we watched it rise to the top, and now we are watching it fall. So what does this mean for ordinary Americans? It means that if we don't speak up, if we keep being tricked into red versus blue, if we allow wealthy politicians to keep playing games with our future, our children's future will turn from the American dream into an American nightmare. Stop caring about who's red or who's blue. We should be asking, who truly cares about the American people? Whose policies allow us to live with dignity? Who can make America a place where ordinary people can survive again? Because if a country cannot even ensure basic living conditions, it no longer deserves to be called great. Our channel is to focus on important financial events in the world, get high investment returns, and release 2 to 3 videos every week. See you in the next issue.